Parshat Metzora introduces us to the fascinating subject of Tzarat Habayit, leprosy of houses. The Israelites were informed that upon entry into the land of Canaan, there would be a possibility that their houses could become leprous. If there was to be the discoloration of walls, that could spell the ultimate scenario in which a house would have to be razed to the ground. As can be expected, the Midrash Tanchuma explains that this would come as a punishment for a serious sin that the householder would have committed. The Gemara in Masechet Erchin identifies that sin as being dishonesty. The Midrash Rabbi tells us that actually this would come as a punishment for somebody who was wealthy and yet acted in a miserly way, always claiming that he had nothing to give to charity. As part of the process of Tzarat Habayit, he would need to take all of his possessions outside his front door, and therefore everybody would see how wealthy he actually was. Fascinatingly, the Midrash in Vayikra Rabbah tells us that Tzarat Habayit comes as a reward. Now, how can this be possible? You lose your home and it's a reward? Explains the Midrash. When the Canaanites were fleeing from the Holy Land, they hoped that one day they would return to their homes, and so they hid their most valuable possessions inside the walls of those homes. And so Hashem identified those homes by placing the discoloration on the walls. Consequently, once the homes were razed to the ground, the owners were able to find that hidden treasure. I believe that there is a powerful message here for all of life. Sometimes things go wrong, and we cry out to God and we say, "Why have you cursed us in this fashion?" Little do we realize that actually we are taking a few steps backwards in order to move hundreds of steps forwards. Sometimes the greatest of treasures in life come through difficulty and travail. This is how the Gemara in Masechet Brachot puts it. Kol ma da'avid kutchabrichu letav avid. Whatever God does, he does for the good. Shabbat Shalom.